Hi everybody, Miss Lisa from the Vanderbilt Beach Library. We're back again for another Collier Kids Read, and today we're going to talk about senses. Oh, and as a reminder, don't forget, if you haven't already, sign up for the Imagine Your Story summer reading program and get your logs. We've got logs for you to register your books, and you'll get prizes for reading. That's awesome, so don't forget to do that if you haven't done that already. Okay, our first book is called Bears in a Band, and this book is by Shirley Perno, illustrated by David Walker, and brought to us by Candlewick. Thank you to them. Bears in a Band. Music makers are on the chairs. Is there a band? Where are the bears? Look, there's bells, a horn, a drum, and cymbals. Here they come, music, hooray! Each bear chooses something to play. What would be your choice? Yellow bear likes bells on a string. He makes them dance, ding-a-ling-a-ding. Wow, Floppy Bear pounds a shiny red drum. Bompity-bomp, a-rum-pum-pum. A golden horn for Calico. Tootly-toot, fast and slow. Fuzzy likes to crash and bang. She picks up cymbals, clang, clang, clang. The bears all play a noisy song. They don't care if the noises are wrong. Snore. Is someone sleeping? Big brown bear. Will he hear the band prepare? Uh-oh. The drumbeat bangs. The music leaps. The noise rolls in where Big Bear sleeps. Uh-oh, he hears them. Uh-oh, Big Bear sits up. His blanket falls. What's going on? Big Bear calls. Pom-pa-rum, ring-a-ding-dong. That's not music. Something is wrong. The Big Bear rushes into the room. The racket stops with a small kaboom. Look, he picks up a ladle. Is the Big Bear mad? No, he's grinning. The Big Bear's glad. He joins the others on dancing feet with his ladle baton setting the beat. There they go marching. Softer on the drums, the ladle moves slow. Louder on the bells, see the ladle go. When Big Brown Bear leads the Little Bear Band, they all play together and the harmony is grand. They sound so good. A ripple of bells, a drum roll, and now the musical bears share an elegant bow. Very good. Now, bands have noises, and we hear with our ears those noises. You can have your very own band at home. If you want some cymbals, grab some pot lids. And grab some bells. And if you want a drum, get a tub. Pum, 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 pum on your drum. And if you don't have a horn, grab a paper towel roll. You can have your very own horn, and of course you have to have somebody lead the band with your ladle. Bum, 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 bum. And you can do that at home and have your very own band. Now we're going to do a little fretboard that'll show us something more about our senses. All right, let's see. Let's take our cards. Okay, let's see. This is some ice cream. And it says, I can taste. When you want to taste something, what do you use? You use your mouth. Okay, that gives you a taste. Okay, look, a beautiful flower. What do? I can smell a flower with my, what do you use? You use your nose. All right. Look, there's a little Mickey blanket. When you want to touch, I can touch a blanket. I use my, what do you use? You use your hands. There you go. Now this is a beautiful rainbow. I can see a rainbow. What do you use ears for a rainbow. To see a rainbow, use your big, beautiful eyes. All right, and then here's our drum. If you want to hear a drum, I can hear a drum. I use my what? My ears. Hey, very good. Look at that. So we have our ears, our eyes, our hands to touch, our mouth to taste, and our nose to smell. Okay, let's read one more story. This is a very, very cute story. It is called Nosy Rosie, and it's written and illustrated by Holly Keller, and it's brought to us today by Green Willow Books. Thank you to them for letting us read this book today. Nosy Rosie. Here's your lost cookie, Rose said to Truffles. How did you find it? Truffles asked. I smelled it, said Rose. Rose could find anything with her nose. She found Meadow's dress-up lipstick when it fell out of her pocket. It smells red, said Rose. She found Spike's new baseball when he lost it in the grass. It smells new, Rose explained. She found Baby Harry's bottle when he put it in the mailbox. I know the smell of milk, Rose said. And when Mama couldn't find her handkerchief, Rose found it because it smelled like Mama. One day, Meadow called Rose Nosy Rosie. The name stuck, and everyone started calling her Nosy Rosie. Rose hated it. Don't call me that, she said, but nobody listened, so Rose stopped finding things. Please, Nosy Rosie, Meadow said. When she couldn't find her jump rope, Rose pretended not to hear. Please, Nosy Rosie, said Truffles when her doll's dress was missing. Please, Nosy Rosie, said Spike when he lost his baseball again. Rose walked away. I don't hear you because that's not my name, Rose shouted. We don't need you anyway, said Truffles. We can find our own things, said Meadow. Fine with me, said Rose, and she went outside. What do you think's happening? Rose walked in the forest behind the house because she loved the smell of pine trees. After a while, she stopped to rest. When she woke up, the sun was fading. Rose sniffed the air. Then she sniffed the ground. She smelled powder and soap. Rose knew right away that she smelled Baby Harry. She followed her nose to a thorny bush, and there was Harry trapped underneath it. Oh no. He was very happy to see Rose. Rose untangled him and smoothed his fur. I was looking for you, said Harry. When Mama discovered that Harry was missing, she was frantic. She told everyone to search for him. Meadow looked under things. Spike looked into things. Truffles looked behind things. And Mama looked everywhere else. We need Nosy Rosie, said Truffles. She could find Harry in 2 minutes, said Meadow. Where is Nosy Rosie? Spike asked. I haven't seen her for hours. Oh dear, said Mama. Rose and Harry got home a few minutes later. I smelled him in the bushes, said Rose. Mama hugged them both. You're awesome, said Meadow. You're amazing, said Truffles. You're incredible, said Spike. Thank you, said Rose. But I'm just Rose, and that's the only name I want. And nobody ever called her anything else again. That's a good story. Nosy Rosie. All right, thank you everyone for joining me, and we will see you next time for the next Call Your Kids Read. Happy reading.